Welcome back. Hopefully you guys all had time to take the quiz in Nearpod. I'm going to go through the answer and see how you all did. All right, so first off, we should have put a heart around our happy couple. We would have subtracted 8 from both sides. Cancels that out. Again, when you subtract a number, the symbol stays the same, so it should still be less than or equal to, and we would get 20. And then we would divide both sides by -4. And when you divide by that negative, we should definitely flip our inequality symbol. And so the final answer here is x is greater than or equal to -5. The correct answer should have been letter D. All right, so one last question here. If you got that answer incorrect, try another one similar to it. Try the first one. If you got it correct, however, we're going to challenge you to try this one. However, if it looks too challenging, you can always go back to the first question. Go ahead and pause it now so that students can complete these 2 questions. All right, so answer to the first one, we should have subtracted 10 because our happy couple was -3x. When you subtract 10, the inequality symbol stays the same. We get -30 on the right side, and don't forget your -3 with the x. We divide both sides by -3, which is going to make our symbol flip. Even though we get a positive 10 as our answer, it still flips because we divided both sides by that negative. So we're going to flip that greater than to a less than. So x is less than 10 was that answer. All right, this one's super tricky over here. There's a few different ways of doing this. I would, if I were you, first change the repeating decimal to a fraction. So if it's repeating, one number repeating, we put it over 1/9. So 3/9, or that's the same as 1/3. Now again, I like when there's a lot of fractions to get common denominators so I can cancel out all of the fractions. So in this case, I would make them all out of 6. And that last one's already out of 6, so that's a little bit easier. I would multiply the first one by 2, which would give us 2 6. I would multiply the second one by 3, which would give us -9. And then we can cancel out all of those fractions, get rid of the denominators. Be careful not to lose the subtraction sign or the x. So our problem would be 2 minus 9x is greater than 1. And that's the 2-step inequality we're going to solve. So happy couple is -9. We're going to subtract 2. That would give us -9x. Stays the same when we subtract. So 1 minus 2 is -1. And then this is going to give us a fraction answer, but that's okay. We're going to divide by a -9. And when you divide by that -9, our symbol flips. And so final answer here is x is less than, well, I don't know what 1 divided by 9 is, so let's keep that as a fraction. But I do know a negative divided by a negative should be a positive answer. So x is less than 1/9. And last, can't end class without some jokes. So go ahead and glue in your notes now. And while you're gluing in your notes, we'll end with the camouflage jokes. So what barn animal is the best at camouflage? And the answer here is cows, because of camouflage. Look, we even have a picture of it there. That's your corny joke for the day. Here we have day 11, dog still thinks I'm fur. You can see the little kitten in there. And there's another cat over here just chilling out on the couch. And I don't know if I showed you or if you already saw the jokes at the beginning. So I went to buy some camouflage pants the other day, but I couldn't find any. And then here we have this little cat. It says, just because you cannot see them, it doesn't mean they cannot see you. And day 3, humans still think I'm lost. You can see the little dog there. And last we have everybody's favorite. spider hiding in a tree here, I believe. All right, well, that's it. You guys can work on your homework now.